Hello, my name is Drew James and I'm from LearnGuitarInLondon.com and I'm playing a beginner's fingerstyle instrumental of Fix You by Coldplay. Obviously a total classic by Coldplay. So when I call this a beginner's, I don't mean that you're necessarily a complete beginner at guitar, but what I do mean is that you've been playing a little while and you just want to have a little venture into fingerstyle instrumentals where the guitar is playing the melody and the chords and bass notes at the same time. And this would be a good song for you to do that because I've made it reasonably simple. Okay, so it's not too challenging, rhythms are pretty simple. So this is going to be a two-parter lesson. The other part you can find at the student area of my website. It's completely free, the student area. Just takes a name and an email address to sign up. I've included a link in the video description. And there you will find part 2 and you will find the tab. However, bear with me, give me 3 days. I'm actually reading it at the moment from my own handwritten notes, but I'm going to type them up so it looks a lot nicer and it's easier for you to follow when you use the tab. So I recommend grabbing the tab and playing along with the video lesson, but just give me 3 days just to make that tab, all right? Okay, so without further ado, let's have a look at the left hand and learn how to play it. Right, so to play this version of the song, you need to know a few chords, and we're going to be deconstructing those chords a little bit, so essentially taking fingers off, putting fingers down, but the chords themselves are going to help make everything ring. It's really important when you do fingerstyle to make sure that notes are ringing the whole time. They're not short like this, okay? And knowing your chords will really help with this. So the first chord in the song is a C. That changes to an E minor. That changes to an A minor 7. By the way, I'm presuming you're knowing some of these chords because you should have been playing that a little bit longer for this. So C, E minor, the A minor 7 I will show you. So index finger on the first fret on the B, middle finger on the second fret on the D, strum the bottom 5. And then we're doing a C adding in a G adding in a C. So you make your G as normal, but you will have to do it slightly differently. So middle finger on the second fret on the A, ring finger on the third fret on the E, pinky on the third fret on the thinner string, and index finger, this is the twist on the G, on the first fret on the B string there, and you strum all 6. And then that gives you this nice little intro to the song, okay? So start with your C chord. The finger picking rule is this: please do not disobey it. It will pay off dividends in the long run. Thumb plays the top 3 strings, index plays the 4th string, middle finger plays the 5th string down, ring finger plays the 6th string down. So thumb, 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 index, middle, ring. Okay, so it starts like this: pinching thumb and middle finger on the C chord. Pinching means pulling 2 strings at the same time. Then go thumb on the next string down, index, middle. And that's going to be your pattern on the right hand, your finger pattern. Change to E minor. Now what you can do is you don't need to change to the full E minor. You can just lift up and leave that middle finger there if you really want to. Thumb on the top strings, it's an E, a middle finger on the pinch like we had before. Then skip the thumb down to the D string, index, middle. Okay, so we go C, E minor, A minor 7. Now A minor 7, leave that middle finger there and just bring the index down back where it was for the C. Okay, pinching, same strings, but because it's an A chord, we play the A string with our thumb. Then leaving the index finger there, just bring this ring finger up to the 3rd fret, leaving the index there, pinch those 2, so thumb on the thicker string, middle finger this time. And then we're going to skip the thumb down to the D string. So let me show you that intro again. So it's C, E minor, leaving the middle finger there, A minor 7, leaving the middle finger there. I'll do that again because it repeats. Okay. Then we've got 2 zeros on the G string, so that's the index finger. And then come back to your C. You don't need the middle finger for this, so you can just hold down ring and index finger of your C, pinch thumb and ring finger this time, and then play the ring finger. So pinch, middle to play that 1 here that this is holding down, index, index again. And that's the rhythm there. 1 and 2, E and 3 and 4. So this next part, index finger, leave it there, thumb is coming up to the thicker string, middle finger here. So play, pinch, and then middle finger again, open. Then A minor of sorts. In fact, it is an A minor for this, because we need this note here to play the melody. So it's not strictly an A minor 7. Pinching thumb and index finger. Okay, so that's thumb on the A string. And then skip thumb down, thumb, index, middle. So it's... And then ring finger up, leaving the index finger here. So this is on the 3rd fret. Play that with your thumb, index, middle. And then we're about to go around in a circle. Okay, so let's start again from... This is called the verse, this part, okay? So we're going to go... Repeat. So that's repeating. This time, so it's the same as normal. So this is the 3rd time round. And then, so it's a little bit different at the end of the 3rd repeat on that melody. So we're going to go thumb, index, middle, then pinky on the 3rd fret on the B string. Then come down to your C as normal, pinch thumb and ring finger this time, like we've actually done before. Then we are going to need our full C here, so middle finger down on the 2nd fret on the D string. And we're just going to pick that down, thumb, index, and pinky down on the 3rd fret on the thinner string. I told you that we're just messing around with chords, right? So we're just omitting things, adding things. So it's... And obviously playing that note with our ring finger. So starting on it 0, thumb, index, ring, holding down that 3rd fret, thumb, middle, thumb skipping down to the D string, and then to our A minor 7, pinched, like the intro. Still like the intro, bring the ring finger up, index finger there. Then we're going to repeat that verse. Okay, so I'll just do the ending again of the 3rd repeat. Repeat. Okay, so you're going to do 2 normal ones, and then on the 3rd one, we're going to be going... Okay, so slightly different melody this time. So we're going to be going, so ring finger here on the 3rd fret on the A string, and on this hand, ring finger playing the open E string. So pinch it, then ring, 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 and then index playing the 1st fret. Then open on top and bottom string, then 3rd fret on the B string, hit that twice, then A minor 7 as normal. Then this is normal, as we've already done. Then first pinky. So we've already played this. Then we're into our chorus. So you can just play along with the video at the beginning to get the hang of that intro and the verse. And now the chorus. So we're going to make an F major 7. So index finger on the 1st fret on the B string, middle finger on the 2nd fret on the G, ring finger on the 3rd fret on the D. And we're going to pinch that, thumb on the F here on the 3rd string down, middle finger on the B, index, middle, index. Okay, and then actually make it as a full little mini bar F. It will be a little bit easier. So mini bar F, pressing down here, but these fingers are just the same. So press down the bottom 2 strings. And And we're going to go ring on there, index, then lift up the bar. Okay, so we've got an open on the thinner string. So I'll do that again for you. You know what? Don't do the little bar there. I'm sorry about that. Ignore that, okay? So just bring the index finger down to play that first fret and then lift it up again. Hopefully you followed that there. So just check my right hand. So it's pinch, index, middle, index, ring, index, ring, index. Then bring ring finger up to the 3rd fret, pinky down onto the 3rd fret underneath on the B string, and do a strum. So just use the side of your thumb and strum down the 5 strings. I want you to deliberately mute the A string with this finger, okay? Then play 1st fret and flick off. So we go, if you can leave that ring finger there the whole time you're doing this, that'll be great because it's going to prolong throughout the melody. So then middle finger on the 2nd fret on the G, flick off. So it's, and then bring it back, the middle finger to the 2nd fret on the G, pinch, thumb and index. Okay, so let's do the chorus line again. Repeat. Last time. Okay, so we've got this pinch, index, middle, index, ring, strum again, and then 1st fret on the B string, and then just go middle, ring, middle, making sure you're not muting the bottom string. And then that will take you to part 2 in the video. Thanks so much for watching this lesson. Remember, to watch part 2, you need to sign up to the student area. There's a link in the video description. I've also put a link here that you can click on. Just takes a name and an email address, and then you'll get instant access. So you can watch part 2 and you can get the tab once I've typed it out using Guitar Pro. Okay, so the other thing you need to know is this lesson was brought to you by brightonguitars.co.uk, and also over at the Learn Guitar in London website there's over 150 free lessons, and I've included another link also which takes you through to fingerstyle instrumentals, a little bit like, well, exactly the same as what we've been doing here with this song. Once again, keep on playing, have yourself a great day, see you soon.